I'll see you guys in the bar later.
Underlying the ambitious title of my 3-minute presentation is actually a very simple message. Flash developers who master object-oriented programming in ActionScript gain key knowledge that can be applied to other OOP languages, such as Objective-C for the iPhone. I found parallels between Flash and iPhone development that may be of interest to other Flash devs. Primarily, I'm a Flex developer and have been programming for the Flash platform for over 10 years. And recently, like many other Flash devs, I decided to try my hand at iPhone development. About 6 months ago, I conceived an idea for an entertainment app called GetLippy. Although an experienced ActionScripter, my knowledge of Objective-C was non-existent. What follows are 3 key similarities I found between Flash and iPhone development workflow. So firstly, the design workflow. iPhone SDK includes a handy interface building tool. Interface Builder provides developers with a design view and access to all the core UI components, text areas, sliders, switches, and so on. Using this tool, developers visually create the layout and style of each of their views, initially without having to write a single line of code. So similar to Flex Builder's design view and the Flash IDE, Interface Builder exposes all the publicly accessible properties and styles of each component selected in the editor. Number 2, OOP in the iPhone SDK. The UI components in the iPhone SDK encourage developers to structure their code using OOP best practices, and I think Table View is a good example of this. It has 2 important properties, data source and delegate. These property pointers can be set to the same class or to separate model and controller classes. The view requests from the model the number of rows and sections to display on the table, and when a user selects a table cell, it's your controller class that determines how the app should respond to the user interaction. Finally, events via notifications. Any Objective-C class can both send and listen for notification of any event in your iPhone app via a central core class known as the Notification Center. For ActionScripters who have MVC experience, this process may look familiar. In summary, I think OOP ActionScript development also provides a good foundation for other OOP languages and should at least help to get you up and running with the iPhone SDK, building silly or perhaps more useful apps than my first attempt. GetLippy is now live in the App Store and free to download. Thank you very much.